No. Okay, one more time. Bring it here. Dogs. I tell you. Hello, welcome back. I have no idea if I'm in focus because I'm not wearing my glasses and I have no contacts in. But I had a couple of things to say that affect some of you guys. I always feel guilty when I'm gone for a while, and I know I should and I shouldn't. Does that make sense? First thing, my business, the process. I was working hot and heavy on that video. The processes had asked me to do a reaction video on one of his. Got it all done. I'm going to tell you what I had problems with at the end of this video. Maybe some of you guys can help me out with it and tell me how to achieve what he had asked me to do. You know, blonde. I made an around the country trip. Did you miss me? You didn't see me? Well, there's a good reason for that. I had canceled. Stop it, Karma. Go. An unexpected trip came about. And my son and I did go around the country, although it was on the airline, which I'm going to have a really wonderful video about. The struggle with American Airlines adhering to the American with Disabilities Act. Ugh, I need to calm down a little bit. But we went Portland, Phoenix, Milwaukee, Charlotte, Portland. And in there were some wonderful times. I need to work on a video when I'm more physically able to do things and actually get into my studio. That's one reason I'm down here is I can't get up 2 flights of stairs to my studio. Or I guess I should say 2 half flights of stairs to my studio. As a matter of fact, I can't even really walk right now. I am on bed rest with my feet up. I had some medical emergencies that we're trying to figure out what's going on. In and out of the hospital, in and out of doctor's offices. Have another appointment tomorrow. I generally don't really get scared about my health because, believe me, I've been through everything. This one has me a little frightened. I think you can kind of tell in my voice that dog left her Kong here again. Do you want this? She keeps whining at me. Throw it into the billiard room. Anyway, I have another appointment tomorrow. And it's so far it's been really confusing. We think we have possibly a starting point of why this is going on. I don't know if you guys remember the problem with my heart that I had that started about 2 years ago. And there are some circumstances around that lead us to believe it wasn't a naturally induced heart problem. We'll go into that a little bit later. Anyway, I hate saying that anyway. Like, didn't I go to school? Don't I have a college education? But I have to say, anyway. Oh, the life of me. Anyway, I've been a little bit scared. I guess I'll let you guys know a little bit of what's happening. I can't breathe. My heart is doing some really funky, weird things. There's some other symptoms that are happening as well. And I ended up in the emergency department several nights ago. The doctors there did all the testing, all the imaging. Everything came out great from anything that they could do in the ED. Now we're going to be moving on to specialists to see what the heck is happening because, my gosh, I'm just 59 years old. This stuff shouldn't be going on. I need to find my mother's autopsy. I need to find my father's autopsy. I know I have them. I just don't have the strength to go through them. But I need to see medical conditions that they had. I did find my mom's medications. Take that to the doctor. But as for now, I don't have the strength to really do much of anything. As soon as I walk, my heart shoots up to around between 130 and 160 beats per minute. Or, yeah, whatever. I don't know. and I've got to stop and I can't breathe. Not normal, especially when my blood work looks so good and the imaging looks so good. They were first worried about a PE or a DVT. Those have been ruled out. I have avoided the hospital as much as, well, I've avoided the hospital since this virus hit, which I was affected with. I got a really severe case. I was sick for about 3 months with COVID, followed up by COVID pneumonia. And I've been trying to avoid hospitals because if you look under long haulers with COVID, every freaking symptom in the world of everything anyone can have is in the symptomology for long haulers with COVID. And so I knew that, or I had a fear that my symptoms would be dismissed as COVID related, when in fact they began several years ago. They evened out, and now they begin to worsen. I can't ride my motorcycle, which just really irritates me. Can you hear that dog? My gosh, she is having a total tantrum. I can't let her outside because it's too hard to get up and get back in here without falling, which I did about 3 weeks ago. I took a pretty bad fall. There's another one. My dad would be so disappointed. Took a pretty bad fall. My balance isn't really good. Karma! I tell you, she's been mad at me since I got back from Wisconsin. First day she got on the bed and she had her butt turned toward me. She wouldn't look at me. I am your master. You are my dog. That's the way it works. Can you see her? Hey, girlfriend. Girlfriend, say hi. Now she's going to think I told her to get her Kong, which she just picked up. I love her so much, so. Where was I? I think I want that on my tombstone. Either where was I, what was I just saying, or where the heck am I? Those are the phrases that I have used over and over for months now. If I have any docs out there, drop some things in the comments. This is what's going on. My heart races, it shoots up. Like I said, when I walk just 2 or 3 steps to between 130 and 150, 160. It has gone as high as 170. That's with just 3 or 4 steps. I've had to take my heart medication during the day, which I've never had to do before. My blood work came back perfect except for neutrophils, red blood cells, white blood cells. All those blood-related tests were abnormal. Not by much, but by enough that it indicates something may be going on with my blood. Who knows? But certainly not me. My feet have never swollen, and they were so swollen I was having to take my shoes off. That's how freaking swollen they were. What else? Can't sleep. Really hot. No, it's not hot flashes. This is completely different. What else? All blood looked good. X-rays looked good. We haven't done the ultrasound on my legs was good. So no DVT. And my chest looked pretty good. They were looking for a PE and they didn't see that. I'm assuming that the next testing I'm going to have done, I'm going to have more imaging done of my heart and my lungs. No fever. I do have kind of a funky cough. All the symptoms I'm having suggest congestive heart failure. But then some don't fit. Because you know what? I'm a flippin' unicorn and nothing ever fits. Okay, so here's the end of this video because I want to make it short and sweet, mainly because I need to lie back down. I'm sorry I'm not in the studio. I'm sorry if the sound quality's off. I'm sorry you have to see me without makeup once again. Not really, I don't mind. But the process, this is what's going on. I have no idea. Oh, my lips are so dry. I have no idea how to really rectify this. I've gotten it kind of close, But what I did is I did a screen recording of the video he wanted me to do. And it came out at 60 frames a second. And at first, I didn't change the settings on my camera for my reaction to 60 frames per second. It was at 30 frames per second. And me, I couldn't figure it out. So I set my camera for 60 frames per second and I redid it. I'm still having a hard time, a difficult time, getting things to line up. If you have any advice for me, I'd appreciate it. Drop it in the comments, please. I am giving away a Gorilla Pod when the video that I'm going to link in the description bar hits 500 views. See, I couldn't think. 500 views. So if you guys could, I don't know, if you want to check it out, check it out. It's what I bought when I had COVID, and I had no idea till I went to my studio, and I tell you, it looked like Christmas. My studio is like 20 by 20. It's completely filled with boxes. What's that about? I don't know. Did I leave anything out? I found the meds my mom was on when she died that would give us a clue maybe to what was wrong with her. Can't find her autopsy report. Need to find my dad's autopsy report. Like, you even want to know any of that shit? Mainly it was, I'm still here. Process, I'm still working on your video, but I have been significantly down. I was gone for 10 days, as I said, which I'll tell you about, although with no names or faces. It was spectacular. It was amazing, especially if you're an adoptive parent. This was one of the situation we went into could have gone really, really bad or really, really good, and it went beyond good. So that's really exciting. Very exciting for me. Very exciting for my son and for the people that we met. So that combined with the medical situation, the doctor's appointments, the requirement for bed rest, feet above my heart, all that stuff has really slowed me down. And I don't like doing videos when you can tell I'm struggling. I don't like that coming across, but you know what? It's real life. And as a matter of fact, a lot of my old blog and some of the videos that I've done on here, I still get comments on for addressing my struggles, addressing some of the health issues, mental health issues that my family and I have gone through. And that's the point. If one person out there can feel not so alone, that someone else has experienced what they're experiencing, it's worth me putting my life out there for you guys. As much as reasonable. You know, there's still a lot of things I'm not gonna. People think I'm transparent. I guess I come across as pretty transparent in a lot of things. But I tell you what, there's some things I ain't saying. I don't know. Maybe I will. Anyway, let me know. Doctors drop comments. Process drop comments. Videographers drop comments. Help me out here on figuring out this video, because I promised to get this up for him and I haven't done it, and I feel absolutely horrible. Anyway, guys, I want to tell you thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Thank you for your support. You have no idea what it means to me. Thank you for supporting the channel. Please subscribe, leave a comment, whatever. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, hopefully with updates. Peace. I'll talk to you later.